Title: The Quiet Deed. I was folding laundry in the den when my son Mark walked in with his new girlfriend, Tara. They'd been dating 6 months. She was 28, loud laugh, always taking mirror selfies. He was 34, still figuring things out, still using the guest bedroom in the house I'd paid off 17 years earlier. The television was on low, some cooking show I liked to watch while I ironed. Tara dropped onto the leather recliner, the one my late husband bought me for our 30th anniversary, kicked off her platform sandals, and reached for the remote. Ugh, this is so boring. Can we watch something fun? Before I could answer, she changed the channel to some reality show with screaming and dramatic music. Mark laughed like it was the funniest thing in the world. I said very calmly, "I was watching that." Tara glanced over her shoulder. "Oh, sorry, Graham. We'll put it back later. We just got here." Graham. I'd asked them both, more than once, not to call me Graham. My name is Evelyn. I've been Evelyn since 1959. Mark didn't even look up from his phone. "She doesn't care, babe. She's chill." I folded the last towel, set the iron down, and walked out of the room without another word. That night, I heard them in the kitchen at 1:17 a.m. Yes, I looked at the clock. They were making grilled cheese, laughing, clanging pans, music playing through the Bluetooth speaker I'd bought for Christmas 2 years earlier. The smell of burnt butter drifted under my bedroom door. The next morning, I found the kitchen looking like a crime scene. Grease on the backsplash, dirty plates stacked in the sink, half a loaf of my good sourdough. Tara bounced in wearing one of my old cardigans, cashmere, the one Richard gave me in Florence. It hung loose on her like a costume. "Morning, Graham. We're going to the lake today. You want us to bring you anything?" I looked at the cardigan, then at her, then at the ruined kitchen. "No," I said. "I want my sweater back, and I want the kitchen cleaned before you leave." Her smile flickered. Mark appeared behind her, hair still wet from the shower. "Mom, come on, it's just dishes." "It's my house," I answered, "and those are my dishes." He rolled his eyes, the same eye roll he'd perfected at 15. "We're only here for a couple more weeks till the new apartment is ready." "You've been saying a couple more weeks since February." Silence. Tara tugged at the cardigan sleeve like she suddenly realized where it came from. That afternoon I made 3 phone calls. First to my old friend Margaret, who still practices real estate law at 71 because she likes it. Second to the security company to change all the codes and add a new exterior lock I could control from my phone. It will be changed after that date. Evelyn, I spent that day at the botanical gardens. When I came home at 6, the house was quiet. Too quiet. Mark's truck was still in the driveway. Tara's white SUV was gone. He was sitting at the kitchen table staring at the notice like it was written in another language. "You're really doing this?" "Yes." "Because of dishes?" "Because you've treated this house and me like a free Airbnb for 8 months. Because you let your girlfriend call me Graham. Because you think my silence means permission." He laughed once, short and bitter. "I'm your son." "You are, and I love you. That's why I'm not going to let you keep using me as a safety net while you play house with someone who doesn't respect either of us." He looked at the paper again. 30 days? 30 days. He stood up. "This is cold, Mom." I nodded. "Maybe, but it's honest." Tara came back that night. They argued loud enough for the neighbors to hear. I stayed in my bedroom with the door closed and the white noise machine on. I didn't come out until morning. Over the next 3 weeks, I watched them pack. Slowly. I thought you'd always have my back. I do, I said, not looking up from my book. That's why I'm making you stand on your own feet. He left without another word. On the 30th day, I changed the lock codes at 8:01 a.m. The moving truck pulled away at 8:47. I watched from the upstairs window. The house was quiet again, not empty, quiet. That evening, I did something I hadn't done in years. I ordered takeout from the little Italian place on Maple. I opened a bottle of Barolo Richard, and I used to drink on anniversaries. I sat in the recliner, the one with the perfect back support, and I turned on the cooking show I'd been watching the day everything changed. No one changed the channel. No one asked me to move. No one called me Graham. I ate slowly, sipped slowly, listened to the host explain how to properly sear scallops. When the episode ended, I raised my glass toward the empty room. To peace, I said softly, and for the first time in a long, long while, the house answered with silence that felt like agreement. The next morning, I changed the Wi-Fi password, canceled the extra streaming accounts I'd been paying for, and moved my winter clothes back into the guest room closet. Then I made a new label for the door, Evelyn's House Visitors Welcome. Tenants no longer accepted. I stuck it on with clear tape and stepped back. It looked good, simple, final, and mine.